Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Doki Doki Blue Skies.
Well, I can't remember if we read this.
I just always reread the line, because it doesn't matter.
Alright, fair enough then. I just hope she's more receptive to you than she was with me. Monica pauses, studying my worried facial expression. The warmth of her smile reflects in her eyes.
I can tell she isn't lying. You really care about her, don't you? From what I can gather, you've been friends for a while.
Yeah, we've been childhood friends for as long as I can remember. Although before I joined the club, we had been drifting a lot. I hate thinking that she's been like this before without me around to help her.
Hey, I know it's hard, Kazuma. It's never easy seeing a friend suffer. But for what it's worth, she's lucky to have someone so thoughtful looking out for her. Don't blame yourself for it. You can't always be there for everyone.
I know she's right, but the feeling of guilt still resides. Yeah, I guess.
Hey, she's been a lot happier since you joined the club, you know.
Huh? Really?
Yep, she told me she was kind of surprised at first, as she didn't expect you'd want to join. But once she got over that, she enjoyed having you around. Anyway, I know it's hard seeing her like this. I'll talk to her and see what I can do, okay? She'll be fine, don't you worry.
I sure hope so. Let's just hope you're right, Monica. Thank you for everything, by the way. You've been a big help.
Haha, you're too kind, Kazuma. Nothing to thank me for.
She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I just watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to talk to her. Hey, you! Huh? I look up to see Natsuki standing next to me. Well, don't just sit there. We don't have much time today. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to worry you. It's not like I'm worried or anything. Did she pretty much predict what he was going to say? It's just... Natsuki glances at her hands.
Well, she missed the Baka, but good enough.
She's holding the third volume. Oh, right, that. I'm sorry, something just came up recently. We can get started now if you'd like. Jeez. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to go away, you know. Assuming you don't want to talk about it. She mumbles the last part, so I might have heard it. Nah, it's okay. It's not really...
The other person.
Oh, sorry.
Their names don't start with the same letter, man. You gotta look at the name. You wanted the game to always give every character a name. So read the name!
Look, I just woke up, okay?
You do this every single time we play this game, even at night.
Nah,
you can't
okay.
always have just woke
It's
up.
not really that big of a deal.
I disagree.
I'm just a bit concerned about Sayori is all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems distant today. I don't know, she says she's just tired, but there's something in the back of my mind telling me it's more than that. Natsuki takes a moment to reflect on what I just said.
She internalizes. Okay.
It's not about me.
This guy, it could be that he's going after a different girl. It could be that he's worried about a friend. Which one do I want to prioritize with what I say?
I think you're just being paranoid, Kazuma.
Jealous bitch, got it.
If she doesn't want to tell why she's feeling down, then it's probably nothing really important.
I feel like you are uniquely unqualified to say that.
She's your best friend, so I think she'd come to you first if anything happened.
No, that's not how people work.
I guess you're right. No, she's not. Maybe I am just paranoid. Or maybe I'm just concerned. Guess you get that way when you've known someone as long as I've known Sayori.
Nope.
You've been best friends for a while, right? Since childhood, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, about as long as I can remember. You must really care
Oh
about
my
her.
god, are we about to get...
Whoa.
Are we about to get the opposite?
The expression on Natsuki's face is almost a bit jealous.
Yes. That's exactly this entire conversation.
Oh, is that the bad ending where Natsuki
There is
gets
no
jealous?
no endings right now.
Well, as my best friend, yeah. I can see.
I can see exactly where
going.
this. I can see this conversation's going into a ditch. So let me just swerve the other direction immediately.
And try to change subjects. Anyway, as you said, we don't have much time. Want to get started? Yeah, sure.
She's gonna be thinking about that the entire time now.
This is awkward. We don't even read a single page. We're just staring at each other blankly.
Okay, everyone.
We didn't even get to read. Fuck you. After some time passes,
It was of no note
Monica
because
calls out
yeah,
to the club
it was
room.
of no note because you were too focused. Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I knew it, everything is back to normal.
Sure.
Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles reassuringly at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
Well, I feel like we are legally obligated
Yeah,
to...
let's do
Well,
this.
I was going to say, we're legally obligated to talk to Monica before Sayori in this.
Yeah, fine.
Like, but... Hi, Kazuma.
I approached Monica wanting to talk about Sayori with her some more. But she takes control of the conversation before I can say anything and immediately jumps into
She knows
club
why you're
business.
here and immediately says, nope. This might come as a surprise, but we have a festival coming up soon.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed. Jesus Christ.
Remember
He's
when
just
she
so
said...
pissed off that it's not about
Remember
Sayori.
when she said, hey, can it with the sarcasm? I think you failed to learn.
I think you, in this instance,
She's about to slap the sarcasm out of you. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Oh, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought.
I feel like this game fundamentally had it. Like, they did a writing session, then did this writing session as a different session, and forgot that the game literally required him, according to Monica, to bring to... First off, they talked about the festival yesterday, and Monica explicitly said to bring in the poems tomorrow so I can print them. Because I need to have them before Monday, and today, which was tomorrow, yesterday, today is Friday.
Maybe they already did that.
They did, then she
But-
wouldn't be asking about it. So
And-
either this wording is weird, and she's about to get mad at him for not bringing it in now, or they forgot.
Despite any praise the girls might have given me, I really doubt that my poetry is up to snuff. I'm sure that there's not just a little bias during the poetry discussions.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. You wouldn't want to let the club down, right?
She says it with a teasing tone, but a chill runs down my spine when I think about the implications of disappointing everyone. Ugh.
Oh, good. I still have one piece of control.
Who knows what Monica would do to me if I betrayed her as her loyal literature club subject.
Wait, hold on. So all I had to do to get you to acknowledge me as your as you as being my subject was to just not try to be controlling? What the fuck kind of logic is that? Not to mention, I'm also looking forward to seeing your performance.
Right. That's definitely not something that I can relate to.
Ha 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 ha. Don't worry so much. You'll do fine. After all, you've been doing fine in these poetry discussions so far.
So you say.
Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Here it is. I let Monica take the poem I'm
I hope she
holding
just
in
takes
my
this
hands.
and prints it and does it tomorrow.
But although we're supposed to be discussing poetry right now, I can't help but remain preoccupied by thoughts of Sayori. I'm worried about her, to say the least. It's such an unexpected change that's come over her. Did something happen to her?
Puberty. But no. Kazuma.
It's just her time of the month.
No,
Yeah,
that was
what-
basically her joke.
Huh? Sorry, did you call my name? I'm standing right here, yes.
Yeah, twice, actually. You seem like you're a million miles away. What's up?
You know what's up. I was just thinking about whatever's happened to Sayori. So sorry if I'm not paying attention.
It's fine, Kazuma, I understand. For what it's worth, you're a good friend for caring so much about her.
Thanks, I just hope that things can go back to normal soon.
Well, my advice to you would be to let her come to you on her own. She'll talk if she wants to talk. I think that you should respect her boundaries.
So go to Sayori last.
Not necessarily, just...
You're right, I appreciate the advice, by the way.
Of course, I'm always willing to lend a sympathetic ear if you need one. Today might not be the happiest of days for the club, but that's alright. Not every day will be happy. We'll all pull through this together.
I hope so. I feel like I shouldn't be going about the club normally. But I think that Sayori probably needs some normalcy right now. So in the end, I tried to get the poem sharing back on track. Anyway, since we're supposed to be sharing poems right now.
Oh, I almost forgot about it myself. Some president I am, huh?
Monica quickly whips out her pristine composition notebook.
Here's my poem then, alright?
Thanks.
The Box, Part 2. Did we read The Box, Part 1?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. On my nightstand sits an ornate box, painstakingly crafted, decorated with the most delicate filigree. Beautiful. Beautiful. The most beautiful box you'd ever see.
My precious!
In that box stands a slender porcelain ballerina. No, not stands. Twirls. She is intimate, yet animate. Cool, yet vibrant. And oh, so beautiful.
Herself.
The most beautiful ballerina you'd ever see. She spins and spins and spins as the box's melody goes tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. She neither smiles nor frowns, a permanent look of blank composure painted on her face. She dances for my amusement, and yet I am evaded by amusement. The room spins around me. For her to go. I want answers, but she gives me none. I slam the box closed, and yet the room still spins. My skin porcelain. Is that all she's meant to be? Is this the meaning she is supposed to derive? Is this the sole purpose of her existence? And then her skin cracks, shattering. Okay. The thing is, I'm not exactly sure if this is about Monica or about Sayori. You know? I feel like looking for answers and contemplating the reality, or your reality, are the sort of things that give life meaning. No, your reality is a song.
Sing a song!
So you're not, I mean, I guess you can contemplate a song, but not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. Never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. How fitting. Somber subjects for a somber day. So I think I'm gonna write something happy on the festival.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't one-dimensional creatures. I feel like saying that people can only write about things when they're sad is one-dimensional, though. But whatever. That's what makes people so interesting. You might think that it would be way better if everyone was happy and uncomplicated all the time. But how would we know what happiness was if it weren't for the sadness to compare it to?
Guess that's true. Even so, I'd rather not see my friends so troubled.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Do you ever feel discouraged when something you've put a lot of time into doesn't get as much attention as you thought it would, like this club? For instance, you could spend hours and hours on a poem, or months and months on a club, only to have your friends barely glance at it when you show it to them. It might make you feel like doing any more is useless, like running this club is useless.
I think she's saying pay attention to me.
And the sad truth is the world is so saturated with creative works already that most people won't receive any attention, just like Two Bros Game Night and this club. At least relative to the most popular authors and artists. There's actually not much you can do in that situation besides try your best. If this quote was not put in explicitly about two bros game night. It is not, but it's just like, however, you also shouldn't think of things in terms of popularity and number of views, like, or number of subscriptions.
This seems like it's talking about YouTube.
The most important thing should be your own personal self-satisfaction. If you're proud of yourself and your work, then I'd say that's enough success.
This is almost like Monica saying, follow your YouTube dream.
That's not what she's saying.
But it's not. That was the most depressing writing tip of the day ever.
Fuck you, Kazuma!
No, it wasn't.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Hold on. She stopped talking. Let me get another quarter. Alright, we have to. Sayori.
It's good to see you taking poetry seriously, Kazuma.
Yeah, truthfully, I wasn't really sure how much I'd like writing poems, but coming here made me realize how enjoyable it can be.
It looks like you've been really influenced by Natsuki, too.
Huh? Have I?
I mean, did you write it specifically for her? There's like, in the past 3 days, I think there's been maybe 5 words that appealed to me, and
oh, that was a line! I didn't see it! 2
that appealed to Yuri, like this...
Also, the last 2 times you kind of wrote cutesy, so I assume...
Like, I'm pretty sure the only way this could be written more specifically for her if you titled the poem To Natsuki.
So is she literally getting depressed that we're going after Natsuki?
Not necessarily.
Wait. No, I didn't? What gives you that impression?
Never mind. It's a nice poem, by the way.
Thank you. Awkward silence descends upon us.
It's good to see you making friends, though. Seeing you get closer to them, seeing you happy, it makes me happy, too.
I turn to look at her, but deliberately avoiding eye contact.
It makes her happy.
Aimlessly.
And also sad.
Yeah, fiddles with a pen in her hands. Her words really don't match her demeanor. No sense in questioning it, though, as I already know what the response would be. How was your nap, by the way?
Just... Oh yeah, it was great. Really helped.
You sure about that? I'm fully aware that she didn't nap at all, and the fact she went along with the lie further confirms my suspicions.
She agreed with you. You knew she was lying. But her agreeing with you confirms that she's lying.
I opened my mouth to call her out on it, but then I stopped remembering Natsuki's words. Maybe Natsuki was right. Perhaps I was just overreacting. As she pointed out, Sayori is my best friend. Then again, it's not like we've been acting like best friends over the past few years. There's clearly some distance between us, as much as I don't want to admit it. All I can do now is let her know I'm there for her and respect her boundaries. Sometimes you just have to work with the hand you've been dealt, I guess. Hey, Sayori. Look, this might sound a bit weird, but I just want you to know I'm here for you no matter what's going on. I shouldn't have pried earlier. I should have respected your privacy. It's hard for me to sit back and do, well, it feels like nothing.
It's okay. I appreciate the concern. Thank you. Anyway, Monica told me she wanted to discuss our festival preparations after everyone was done sharing poems. So I should probably show you my poem now. Anyway, here it is. Well, this was actually worked out perfectly then, because what this means is you did them first, and now they're just going to immediately go off and not talk to anyone ever again.
Alright.
Anyways. Fairy tale! In a kingdom far, far away, there was a castle. In the castle, there was a wish. The wish came to be long, long ago. She was made to be an angel, but I wasn't an angel. I was just a wish to make everyone happy. I took on their burdens and did what I could. I kept safe their dreams like a guardian should. The seeds from my efforts then spread far and wide. I fed them with power I found deep inside. People liked me when I made things right, but they got used to it and stopped believing so much. I watched the children playing and felt sad, but I was happy too, I really was. It truly was enough to be the fairy godmother, the one everyone depended on and trusted. But time kept on passing as I gave my all. I had nothing left and couldn't stand tall. But I kept on going as I've always done. A soldier in battle with nowhere to run. Even wishes get tired too. God, that is a very strong line.
Ooh.
Once everyone was happy, my job was done. But what came after? I could see darkness on the horizon. Quick, make it all go away! When everything's big and bright, what more can anyone wish for? Nobody knew how long it would keep up, but they kept living happily, happily, happily ever after. So what'd you think?
Wow, Sari, I had no idea you could write like this. This is something else. Have the others seen this?
Not yet. You're the first one, despite the fact that you didn't come to me first, which means it's literally impossible that you're the first. You're the first one I've showed it to, somehow.
What an honor,
That
eh?
sweat feels like she's lying.
So what's the one about? This one about? From what I gather, it's about someone who tries to keep everyone happy, right? She nods. And people like that, but eventually they kinda...
got used to it. That's okay, because at least they were still happy. And this person, the Kingdom's Wish, even she gets a little tired from time to time. But as long as everyone's happy, that's her job.
That's my job.
That's what she's not saying. She's happy when the others are happy. That's the most important thing.
Look back at the poem, trying to...
I don't think there are subtle meanings in this. The only thing that's subtle is that she didn't use the word Sayori in this poem.
But surely the angel doesn't have to be alone. People don't have to depend on just her to be happy. Surely the angel could share the responsibility, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just looking into this a bit too much.
This isn't even a metaphor at this point. You're just talking to each other about it in symbolism and vaguely, like vague terms so that you don't specifically say, Sayori, it's okay to not make people happy once in a while. And it's okay to want to do more than make people happy.
I just feel kind of sorry for her. I believe I'm seriously empathizing with a fictional angel.
No, you're sympathizing with your friend right now who's depressed.
Maybe I'm really getting into this poetry thing.
I'm glad my poems can get such a reaction out of you, Kazuma. I really put a lot of thought into this one last night. And you seem to pick up on it.
Yes. With an uncomfortable dawn of realization, it's become quite clear how this poem relates to Sayori.
This poem just is Sayori.
I'm not going to have much luck questioning that, though. Well, I hope the angel finds happiness soon. Maybe she would share her burdens with other people. He
literally said, hey, you should talk to me about this. I'm open.
Damn.
And now he's directly saying, maybe you should talk with people about this.
Damn.
Indirectly, directly saying, talk to people about this.
She might just be surprised at how receptive the people of the kingdom are.
But then they'll be sad. That would be selfish.
Or maybe they'll be happy to give back to their angel.
So hold on. So to be clear, in this kingdom, Monica is the leader. You are one of the subjects, and she's the angel. So right now, you're picking between dating a literal angel, the current daughter of royalty. Who the fuck are Natsuki and Yuri in this scenario? And when are we gonna get a mod that's a mod of this mod that makes it actually a fantasy setting?
That would be interesting, actually. Fantasy DDLC.
DDLC.
Kingdom Birthright.
Yes, Kingdom's Birthright. No, that's just stealing from Fire Emblem.
But that would be interesting. All right. After all, she was keeping them happy. It's only fair that they get to give something back, right? A shake of the head and a sad smile is my only response. She
cannot accept other people being sad to make her happy.
Alright, let's see it. You're certainly enthusiastic today, aren't you? Of course, you always write your cutesy poems.
My desire was I was going to get wet on reading the poem and then telling you how shit it was. And then you told me that you were writing them to me. And so now I'm getting wet on what you're writing to me.
You know, I like your writing.
You've never said those exact words
Whoa!
before.
Whoa!
You have vaguely alluded to those words before. But that's very direct.
Bam,
Good job,
direct.
Natsuki.
Aw, thanks. Ah, shut up!
She is doing everything in her
Back
power
up.
right now to be direct.
Natsuki playfully punches my arm. It did take you a while to admit that, didn't it? Shut up! Admit what? That you like my writing. I hate you. Well, of course, I had to put you in your place first.
I think
now
that,
bow.
I think that was the other way around. I quite think that I showed you all these good poems, and you felt ultra uncomfortable about that until I made you realize that it was okay, and then you gave up.
Oh, that's good. If I told you that you're good right off the bat, you would have gotten cocky.
I'm leaving that low-hanging fruit on the ground.
It's not like I was shy or something stupid like that. I never said anything. You're just trailing off into nonsense again.
I mean, I'd find it cute if you were being shy.
Or like jealous because of your writing skills. Okay, she actually might be jealous that your poem is even more cuter than hers.
That's actually probably true.
That's just a stupid, dumb thing to get jealous about.
Yep. It's also dumb if you read a manga about cooking and then get really into cooking.
I feel bad for anybody that gets that jealous. Natsuki.
Going off on tangents again. You're going off on tangents of things that you don't want to admit.
Yeah? You're not exactly the most confident in your writing, are you? Natsuki doesn't say a word. I finally understand. Natsuki asked so arrogantly to hide her insecurities from other people.
Yes. Would you believe that literally every single person here is basically doing that? Well, except Sayori, who's acting happy all the time to hide her depression from other people.
If she constantly says she's the best, people might just end up believing her. I mean, I definitely did. Kazuma, be completely honest. Do you like my poems? This feels like a choice.
Again, none of these choices matter, but...
I know. Natsuki, of course I did.
It is not a choice.
I already told you your poems are my inspiration. Oh!
I think he actually did almost say those exact words, so...
I look up to you as a writer.
That he did say.
Thank you, I needed to hear that. It's just that people never take me seriously, you know? All they ever say is that I'm cute or childish.
Okay.
This is starting to sound like Lysathea.
I want you to take this. I want you to take this very well. You are seriously cute. The game does not have the balls to make that joke.
You are seriously
the game does not have the balls to make that joke.
You just take the compliment.
No way on earth.
Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody ever listens. Well, then stop being cute.
No, that's not how that works.
I put a lot of effort in my writing, and it seems like you're the only one that truly appreciates it. Yuri just dismisses it because it's not
sophisticated
enough for her. Natsuki realizes she might have said that a bit too loud and stops talking. Natsuki.
To be fair, Yuri literally wrote exactly like you yesterday. So clearly she is doing her best to move past that.
I'm sorry that I treated you like that when I first met you. I had no idea how much you hated that, and I'm sorry. No, you knew she hated it, and you did it anyway.
No, I think that actually.
And
he
yeah,
didn't
people
exactly
can be
know.
jerks.
There's one thing to say I don't like something, and one thing to vehemently hate something.
They quickly form impressions and don't give people a chance, which sucks. Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
I don't think that you want him to do that.
But you can't change people. You just gotta take them as they are. I know. It just makes me mad. Yeah, it is pretty stupid, I'll admit. But that's life. Yeah. We both sit in silence for a minute. Well, moving on. Can I see your poem? I go to reach for Natsuki's poem, which is sitting on the nearby desk, but she grabs my wrist.
Oh.
No! I mean, it's not any good. It's not my love letter to you or anything.
That's, oh.
Imagine
Just,
that. And yours is probably way better anyway. Natsuki, no, I also like your writing. Besides, you have high standards of yourself. If you say it's bad, then it's more than likely just fine. Ah, okay, here! She just shoves it in your face. Just... Natsuki turns away from me. Don't. I don't want you to see my face right now. She covers it and blushes.
It might actually be.
Alright. Blue. Double D, double D. Okay.
Yeah.
Blue. It used to be that all my sight was filled with shades of black and white. Then one day I found someone. Oh. And someone I could see alright. I had to get glasses though before that.
Yes, I think she is describing you as her glasses right now.
I'd felt so small and had no clue that everything could have such hue.
Well, actually, I guess it's not glasses, because glasses don't make you see in color.
What's hue mean?
Color.
Oh. But when you came and held my hand, oh, I felt like you had changed my view.
I guess that did rhyme.
A rainbow of colors spouted out from the trust you showed me without doubt. My struggles before all faded away, where I found what understanding's all about. Whenever I feel like losing my way and my will starts to shake and shiver and sway, I'll still stand and fight and look to the light.
How the fuck is she gonna show this to literally anyone else?
'Cause when I have you, I won't go astray. Like, I swear this poem is directly for you, though.
That's, I think, the implication here.
Sometimes the sunlight is hidden from view, and the shadows will threaten to drown me anew.
No. You die from breaking your neck. You don't die from drowning.
But I'll start to smile when we talk a while, 'cause when I'm with you, the skies are blue. Sky? Oh, hey! Blue skies! Reference! Hey!
Yeah, I'd already gotten there, like, 10 minutes ago. I thought you didn't want him to see your face.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna wait for a response, too. What's that look for? If you hate it, then just say it. I won't get mad.
This is the most... Okay, you won't get mad, but you will cry. That's...
What? No. I don't hate it. It was just unexpected.
You're holding a love letter. They're always unexpected.
You're holding a love letter. I'm not used to you being this nice to me. Then don't just say that! Baka!
Yeah.
You know what the point of writing is, right? Expressing feelings you can't say out loud. This really feels like she's going into
yes.
I love you.
I mean, all the poems are metaphors. Or, well, they're not metaphors. They're just your internal thoughts.
Yeah, I understand. I'm, sorry for not always getting the point. I do try. And thank you for showing me
Not
this.
the answer she'd,
I really like
prefer.
I mean, remember that I can think like this sometimes too. And, I'm glad you like it. I am the pro after all. Natsuki's voice is soft and shaky, a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. Oh my god,
this is
she's so cute right now.
This is the appropriate time to hug her, but I think you'd be stabbed if you hug her.
The confidence in her voice whenever she's bragging is completely gone. Do you want this back? No, you keep it.
She literally has to give it to other people.
I have another poem for.
Okay, good. They thought of that. This is her secret poem that she only shows you.
Okay, I have another poem for others to see.
Should I see that poem too?
I guess I'll keep it. Okay.
I guess you now have to write her a personal poem.
I wish it said on the side of the screen, inventory +1. Natsuki's love letter.
They did not do an inventory for this game.
Natsuki avoids eye contact as I slip her poem in my bag. I guess she's not gonna read your poem. Alright.
No, she read your poem.
Yuri.
Oh.
Yuri glances over at me, but quickly turns away. Perhaps she wants to be left alone for now? I'll let her come to me if she changes her mind.
She did not change her mind.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. We're all done sharing poems, right? In which case, let's all start figuring out what we're going to do for the festival.
You still remembered.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Anyways, as I was saying...
Well, I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will making her specialty cupcakes.
Woohoo!
But we might need a lot of them, and in different flavors.
Your character just stands up from the desk. Did you say cupcakes?
Yeah. If Kazuma helps out, you will have to make 3 times the number of cupcakes because he'll eat them. Can you handle all that by yourself?
It would be It would be both Sayori and Natsuki. Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly. Oh, they gave her something new to do.
Oh, good.
That's good. Good. They expanded. Yeah, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone and put in little quotes and bookmarks and candies.
And mail.
I mean, poetry's basically mail. So yeah, that.
Only I get that reference, sadly.
Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea. People love that.
Indeed, I'm glad you're helping, Sayori.
Oh, you guys, it's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though.
Of course, but I'll be making them. We all share a collective laugh.
How about you, Yuri?
Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy, if that's okay with you.
Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that.
Yuri ponders for a moment.
How about banners and decorations?
Oh, it's funny that you say that. I mentioned that. I was about to say that myself.
Well, great minds think alike, right?
She shares a laugh with Yuri and turns to me.
Anyway, that just leaves you, Kazuma.
The only club member who is useless.
No, I don't think anyone thinks that's true. You know, I think we'll leave Kazuma on calling himself Little Mr. Useless.
I'm just messing with myself at this point.
Yeah. Anyways, don't say that. We need to end the episode.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, we'll end it here.
Oh.
I've tried to end this on 3 different screens, damn it! Anyways, I'm not reading this line, so that Youngero's forced to end the fucking episode on time.
I mean, you have to end the episode.
Yes, but by not progressing the box. You can't progress the box if I don't read the box anymore. So,
the episode.
So that's gonna be it for this episode. We will come back next time with even more of Doki Doki Blue Skies, where I guess there is at least one blue sky in somebody's life. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye!